Fox co-host Jesse Waters has some advice for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. Get pregnant.
First, she has to get married.
Wait,
she has to plan a wedding. Or you want to plan a wedding and run for president at the same time?
Oh, I see what you mean.
Okay, so then her husband would have to do it and the wedding would stink.
Because she just got engaged.
She's engaged, yes. And then you have to get pregnant. So
why?
No. This is how it goes. This is how it goes. Just follow me, Greg. Once you get married,
I'm not following you.
Then you get pregnant, and then once you have the baby, you have a family.
Right.
And the media loves it. They eat it up, and it makes you more of a mature person. That's why you're so immature. You don't have any kids. So then, after she has the family, then she runs for Senate. She runs for Senate in New York. You get to meet all the big-time donors. You get into the Senate, and then you're a force to be reckoned with at the hearings. And then she runs for president.
Really? What the fuck? Why are you talking about a sitting congresswoman getting pregnant and starting a family? That is both creepy and weird. I don't understand. How did this conversation pivot to, oh, no, here's what you got to do. You got to get pregnant and have babies. I know they were talking about, okay, yes, there was an op-ed that was written in The Hill, an opinion piece saying, well, we should, maybe look at having AOC run for president. I'm not opposed to the idea for sure, but I think it's a little early to be talking about this. Although, to be fair, there's a lot of Democrats that say, maybe we ought to look at somebody way younger than Biden to replace Biden, someone who's progressive. So that's more of what I'm in favor of. That said, getting back to the commentary here, he says, no, we can't do that. She can't do that. She's immature. She's immature. And by the way, nobody takes her seriously.
Because right now she's not really seen as a serious person. She's childish. She fakes her arrest. She's giving makeup tips. But if you give it maybe, I would say 10 years, would that be 2032, then she'd be ripe enough to run for president. Because she can't unify the party right now. Everybody in the party, most of them hate her.
Yeah.
And I think after 10 years, she could unify the party. But now, do you think she could today win a state like Michigan or North Carolina or Wisconsin or Pennsylvania? There's no way someone like AOC could do that.
And why exactly is that? I mean, Jesse Waters, you're not exactly known for your well-done, in-depth, deep analysis. You're talking about, she should really get pregnant because, media loves that. What? Okay. Again, there's really nothing, by the way, that she could ever do that would make her get taken seriously by the likes of Jesse Waters. Why? Because, again, they only see women as objects. And you can see here, they can't help it. Talking about, her sex life, marital life, none of that matters when it comes to her job. They see them as walking, talking wombs. That's why they're obsessed with the so-called traditional values and the family. They see strong, assertive women as threatening. And I think they believe that their only role in society should be the birthing of children, the child rearing, and of course, for male enjoyment. That's why the right wing is obsessed with her. They sexualize her. They demean her intelligence. They do all these things. I mean, for example, remember this creep that was lionized by right-wing media.
See, my favorite big booty Latina. I love you, AOC. You're my favorite. She wants to kill babies, but she's still beautiful. You look very beautiful in that dress. You look very sexy. Look at that booty on AOC. That's my favorite big booty Latina.
I want you to do a little selfie.
I love it. My favorite AOC. Nice to meet you, AOC. Look how sexy she looks in that dress. Woo, I love it, AOC. Hot, hot, hot like a tamale.
So that's how they want to treat every woman. Oh, I'm sorry. Only the ones that they're attracted to, of course. Now, if you're a Republican woman, and I'm not talking about conservative, right? You can be conservative and not be a Republican. In fact, I can argue very successfully that Republicans are not conservative. They're regressive. This is how they want to treat women. And if you're a Republican woman, if you're a conservative woman, you're helping these people to control your body, to control your life. This is how they think of you. You're an object to them. Now, Waters also compared AOC to a banana, saying that, oh, she's just not ripe enough. She'll never be ripe enough for you for leadership. But I want to get to the point where he actually is correct about one thing. Most of the Democratic Party, and I'm talking about the leadership, I'm talking about the other members of Congress. You're right. He's right. She does. They do not like her at all. Most of the party does hate her, the party establishment. And it's not because she's immature or anything like that. No, it's because she actually has challenged some of the moneyed interests in the party. Now, I do think that she should be more aggressive on that, for sure, and to call more people out. But hey, look, she has challenged in some respect some of the money interests that control the party. Okay, they do not like that she occasionally speaks out against the corruption of the status quo. And getting to that, they're afraid of her message, just like the right wing is afraid of her message. And that message is that we can do better for working people in this country instead of favoring the wealthy and powerful. Now, Jesse Waters, again, personally afraid of that message because his entire job is to distract you with manufactured culture war bullshit. And when people see through it, well, then they stop watching people like Jesse Waters, and Jesse Waters stops getting paid.